Last time you were on, we talked about goat farming.
Yeah.
I want to explore that a little more. As you come down the stretch of your freshman season, what do you look forward to about the summer and having a chance to get back into things?
Well, now I have some pretty good kids on the ground. Hopefully now get them registered and maybe get some shows set up for the late spring, early summer. Have a lot more to go. Some pretty good ones that should be being born here recently, and just hopefully I can get some good ones shown and make some money selling some.
Take me through the process of when you find out that one of your goats has given birth and you've got a potential blue ribbon winner that pops out.
Sometimes you know they're good right off, but sometimes it'll take maybe a couple months to know. They all grow differently, mature differently. Sometimes the goat will be good at 3 months old, and by 2 year old, it's not worth anything. So sometimes they're not any good at 3 months old, and by a year old they're real nice. So you just never really know with them. They grow different and mature out different, and you never know what you're gonna get really.
It sounds like a basketball player.
Yeah.
What steps do you take then as a breeder, as a farmer, to ensure that they are making that next step to a high-quality goat?
Just keep pouring the feed to them. Just keep good nutrition and make sure that none of them get sick and keep them up to date on their shots. And just got to let them grow. And sometimes one will surprise you that you never thought would be your good one. Just never know which one's going to emerge.
So you said last time you were on that your dad helps out quite a bit with it.
Yeah.
What's he doing at a time like this where you're in the middle of a season and can't be there to take care of the day-to-day stuff?
He's dealing with all the kidding right now. He's doing a lot of work. He's up a lot of times in the middle of the night with them having babies. He's got a camera in the house where he can see them, but he has to get up a lot of times in the mid-hours of the night and go down there, pull them out. So I know the other night he had one that took a couple hours to give birth, and constantly checking on them once the first few days they're born, making sure they're nursing and everything.
Now, you said kidding. What is kidding?
Oh, kidding. It's where they're giving birth.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's proper goat birthing technique?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what if you're going to help a goat give birth. What do you need to do to ensure a successful goat birthing process?
Well, hopefully they'll have them on their own, but a lot of times they don't. So sometimes their feet will be sticking out. You just pull them out, or sometimes you have to push them back in and get them situated where you can get them out. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 up in there. You have to figure out which ones.
We've got Chuck Benson feeding the question from the side. What was it, Chuck? Chuck wants to know if the goats get branded.
No, they don't get. They get tattoos in their ears, but they don't get branded.
Is it like a traditional tattoo pin that you have to do it with?
It's a little like a clamp tattoo. You put in like 3 letters in one ear, and then your number in the other ear. Okay,
so what sets apart a Sawyer Williams goat tattoo?
It'll have my initials in its ear.
Okay, and then
SQW.
And then a number.
Yeah, the number will be in the opposite ear. Like the year it's born will be identified by a letter, and then the number of which one it was born.
So let's say that you have a goat born 5 minutes after you get off air with us. It's going to have SQW in one ear, and what goes in its right?
It'll have the letter year, which is, I think it's a D this year, and then it'll have, I don't know how many kids I have so far, so whatever number, maybe 15 or 16.
Is that because you've lost count, or you haven't gotten a recent enough update?
I could sit here and count them up, but I just
I got you.
Yeah.
Do you have names for them, or do they just go unnamed until it's championship time?
Yeah, if they get registered, they get a name on the registration papers.
So do you have names picked out ahead of time?
No, it's always tough time thinking of names for all of them because there's a bunch of them to name, and when you're selling them, you want a name that kind of sticks out. So,
will you name them after A, Coach Benson, or B, your teammates?
I've thought about it. Yeah, that could be a good idea for this year.
So if you're going to name a goat after Ish Sanders, what's going to have to stick out about it to get the name Ishmael Mackenzie Sanders?
I guess a lot of tattoos in his ears. I don't know.